everybody, not John, and from Papa Bear Studio in Duryea, Pennsylvania. I'm back from a little hiatus because the summer is just ridiculously busy for musicians, as I'm sure you're aware. I have the pleasure, privilege, and honor of bringing Shannon Marsyada. Did I pronounce that properly?
Yes.
To the studio.
Yes.
She is going to tell you about some stuff that's going on in her career, as well as maybe some background of how you got started, some little biographic stuff.
Oh gosh.
So what started Shannon Marsyada's musical career?
I've always kind of sang in church. Like my mom always said when I was a baby I'd be singing and cooing along during the mass. I never actually figured out the songwriting part until my dad passed away. And I was 13. I kind of was able to take all the sadness that I was feeling missing him, because I really had a really good relationship with him, and just kind of put it into poem form. And then from poetry it spawned into songwriting, because at that time I was tinkering with keyboards, and my mom had bought me a keyboard. And
so you've been recording original material for now how long?
Geez, my first album was when I was 14, and
wow.
It featured the song I wrote for my dad.
Nice.
This is working currently on my 5th album, and I already started pre-production planning for the next one after that.
Wow.
So, and I've been hit up by some of my friends to do a Christmas album, so
very cool.
I'm not afraid. I want to do it. It's just the budget, the time, these are the things you gotta.
I've never ventured into a Christmas album myself. It's something
I would love to do it. I love Christmas, and I've written Christmas songs.
Wow.
And, I just think that it would be neat to share them. My church lets me share them at the end of the Mass sometimes to, I wrote one that's called Alleluia, He Has Come, and it's real jubilant, very pop-ish.
I write Christian stuff myself, as you've heard.
I don't all do Christian, just for the record. I do deviate from Christian music once in a while, but it's where my heart is.
That's cool.
It's very therapeutic.
Awesome. Awesome. So tell us about the latest album.
The latest album is called Oceans, and Oceans is actually the song I wrote when my kids were diagnosed with their diabetes.
Oh, wow.
So I use music as a therapy for me, and I love helping people understand how to put their feelings on paper. I've done a few songwriting classes already with youth and things.
Very nice.
Well, you get a gift, we're supposed to share it, so that's my job, that's my mission. But Oceans is the name of the album. There's 12 songs on it. I have one vocalist I brought in from Nashville studio. His name's Matt Dame, and he's featured in one of the songs that I wrote.
Did you say Matt Damon?
Matt Dame.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I thought, wow, he's from Massachusetts.
No, Matt Dame. He's an excellent vocalist that works with one of the studios that I went through, and I had some amazing, talented people from Germany find me, and one of the songwriter forums I was playing and singing from home, and the producer hit me up and said, I want to do your stuff. I actually get hit up a lot. And
good.
So my thing was, all right, listen, let me hear what you do first, because I don't want to waste your time. I don't want to waste my time.
Of course not.
And I listened thinking it was going to be like another, run-of-the-mill, and I was like, oh, okay.
You want this one.
All right. The work he was doing was just, he's putting his heart into it. I could totally tell. You can tell
Absolutely.
when someone puts their heart into something.
You want to give a shout out, or what's his name?
John Rosenfeld.
Very cool.
He owns Rosenfeld Studios in Berlin. His wife, Anna, did some of the backing vocals. And
nice.
He has a guitar player, father-in-law, I believe it's the father-in-law that does some of the guitar work as well, and also fellow Joachim, I don't know his last name. I know it, I just don't know how to say it, but he's from Sweden. So there was a lot of different people coming and working on this. And
nice. Get the Scandinavian touch.
Yes. And also I had tracked the piano vocal here at Sound Investments with Wiggy. And that was nice. I would go in, and everything was, I love that everything was ready to roll, and just sit down, do my thing, get the metronome going, and just bang them out. And I felt like I was moving quickly through them. Some of them are first take.
Great.
With the metronome. So preparation is key, so you're not wasting time and money. Huge.
You hear that?
Oh, my husband recorded a bunch of tracks at home that are they're really good. They're phenomenal. I'm really excited about, I'm just excited about this whole thing.
We can tell.
I can't wait to
That's awesome.
share it.
So how is it going to become available? When is it going to become available?
I'm going to start doing a pre-order launch campaign the end of June.
Okay.
And then, so what that's going to be is I just need, people are going to, I have a PayPal, I have a P.O. box, so people can just do the pre-order. It's $25 including shipping, and with a pre-order reservation for your CD, because I'm only making a limited amount, you're going to get a lyric book as well as the CD.
Nice.
And in the lyric book, it also talks about the inspiration for some of the songs. So,
That's cool.
Yeah.
It's always nice to have a connection to what the artist was thinking, feeling when they were writing the song.
Correct.
Absolutely.
And also, some of the photos that are going to be used in the lyric book were a photo contest I had earlier in the year for photographers to submit, like even just
cool.
regular people submitting pictures of the ocean. And
Nice.
So I'm excited. It's going to be great.
I could have submitted one of my photos,
You could have.
but I missed it.
Sorry.
So where do you, are you performing live around the area, or can we
I
catch up?
have a few gigs coming up. I have one on the 28th at Four Blooms, and one on the 29th at Madame Jenny's in Scranton. The 25th, I'll be at they have like the not open mic thing at the Scranton Cultural Center, so I'll be doing that.
So how do we find you online? Do you have a website, or?
Website's coming out the first week in July for album sales too. I wanted to make sure everyone who pre-ordered and people who sponsored the Kickstarter campaign that I used to help me pay for everything, I want to make sure that they get theirs. The reserved copies are done at first. And then we're going to have the website launch. People can order it from there, or of course I'm going to have it all on CD Baby, Apple iTunes, Amazon, all that jazz. And I have a CD release party coming in July too at some point.
Cool.
I don't know exactly when.
Stay tuned for details on the release party on the website, which will be
ShannonMarsyada.com. Not I think. Shannon Marsyada.
Shannon Marsyada.
ShannonMarsyada.com. Yeah.
Okay. Now, just like it says down here.
But it's under construction, so there's nothing yet.
Yeah, we'll just bookmark it and stay tuned in July for that. Is there anything else you'd like to tell everybody?
Yeah, that you shouldn't ever. A lot of musicians are always getting down and out on their position and their lack of moving where they thought they would move. And my message for all of them is that you are exactly where you're supposed to be and doing exactly what you're supposed to do at the time you're doing it.
I agree with that.
And so don't get down, because the people who need to hear what you have to say are going to. And
I can get behind that 100%.
so even if it's just one person who's like, oh my God, that touched my soul, you're exactly doing what you're supposed to do, and you're right where you're supposed to be, and you should never get down on yourself. Just keep doing it, because that's what they all say. Just keep doing it. And you are all given a gift for a reason.
You know what? Kama's in her position right now for a reason. I don't know what that reason is, but you're going to have to leave, because I think Shannon's going to play for us. Is that right?
Yeah.
Shannon's going to play a tune for us, so stay tuned. And make sure you check out ShannonMarsyada.com come July 1st, is it?
Yep.
The website?
Oh, and
July
Facebook.
1st.
Tell them to go on my Facebook.
Facebook page. And
Shannon Marsyada.
Shannon Marsyada on Facebook. And Shannon Marsyada Music on Facebook as well. So you can get her personally and for her music site.
Yep.
And now it's time to hear her.
Yay!
Stay tuned.
Could have swore I heard an angel whisper in my ear. He promised everything would come together as long as I've no fear. At that very moment, the sun began to shine, and streams of light came bursting through the grayness of my skies. And I felt sun on my shoulders, more skies covered in gray, no more coldness settled on my shoulders. I wanna feel the day. If we all just watched it from our windows and never knew the rain, it only passed us by, and every moment would only float away. But I felt sun on my shoulders, felt like my father's arms holding me. And I knew then that that message was one I needed to believe. That angel knew my heart was broken. Was it written somewhere on my face? Just when I thought that no one was looking, the Lord put me right here in my place. We're all right here. We're just fine I felt sun on my shoulders, felt like my father's arms holding me. And I knew then that that message was one I